Hey guys, today in Kiwanna's kitchen, I'm going to show you all a really simple and easy dinner that you can put together for your family that will cost you under $10, and that is one pan garlic roasted chicken and potatoes. So let's go. Alright guys, we're going to go over all the ingredients here to make our delicious chicken dinner. I have my spices there at the front. Okay, now you can use whatever spices you want. I got my clean leg quarters that I did leave a little bit of the fat on there, and I'll explain that in a minute. And our potatoes with the skin on. Okay, so here's our chicken. Again, my chicken is clean, but I did leave a little bit of the fat on the leg quarters because you don't want your chicken to dry completely out. Okay, you want them to still have a little bit of moisture, so leave just a little bit of that fat on there. Now if you're frying them, you want to go ahead and make sure all that fat is off, okay, because you're cooking them in grease, and you eating fat with fat is just no. So try to get off as much as you can. Okay, so we're going on with our seasonings now. That looks like a lot of seasoning, guys. Okay, and I got the carne asada seasoning on there. You guys know it say carne asada, but again guys, that's like an all-purpose seasoning because it is just as good on chicken. And I got that coastal blend on there. It's supposed to be for seafood, but I use it for chicken as well because whatever they mix together in there is the bomb on chicken as well. Okay, so again guys, you can use whatever spice you want, and I also went on with that packet of seitan. So here's our potatoes, like I said, with the skin on, and we're going to go on with the same seasonings. Now again, you can use whatever you want, and I did add a little bit of olive oil on there because we don't want our potatoes to be all dry and crunchy or whatever, because you want them to be nice and moist because again they are baked. So add that little bit of olive oil in there, and now we're going on with our seasonings, and we're just going to give this a good mix, guys. Now again guys, you can use whatever seasoning you want. Okay, use what you want, use what your family like, use what works for you. Okay, I keep getting the questions of what can I use, this and that or whatever, and I don't even bother responding to those because I say this all the time in my videos. What I like you may not like, so adjust it to what you may like, even though I'm showing you of how I like it, if that makes sense. So yeah. So now we're getting our potatoes into our pan here along with our chicken, and then I got some water that I did drop a tomato and chicken bouillon cube in, and we're going to just add a little bit of that into my pan here for added moisture. That's also going to help the potatoes to get nice and tender and everything to cook again without drying out. Okay, so if you want to just use plain water or just use chicken stock, you can use that as well, but you're going to need some type of moisture in there. So we're going to bake this on 375 for about 50 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do about 30 minutes covered and then the last 20 minutes uncovered. Okay, so in here it is here. You guys can see they turned out perfect, and when I baked it uncovered, you guys see that color on the chicken turned out perfect. And again guys, this is an easy under $10 meal you can make for your family. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give my video a thumbs up, support my channel by subscribing, and until next time, you guys take care. Later.